Hi friends! I am finally doing this video. This has been asked for from me for a really long time, and I'm sorry it's taken this long, but you often hear me talk about these voice memos that I create, right? It's like my own reinforcing voice memos that I listen to, anywhere from 40 seconds all the way up to some that I have are 5 minutes. And people want to know, like, what am I saying, right? What type of reinforcing is it? Am I talking in the third person? Am I reenacting deep imagining that like Lacey and Atara do? Like, what is this? And so I kind of want to break it down because I have had actually a lot of my clients create their own. So I'm actually going to show you, it's like a tutorial. You know, inside, if you have an iPhone, you have a voice memo app, right? So all I do is I go in there, I press record, and then you can actually title each one. So, I mean, I have some dating back to 2019. In fact, the first one that I did was around being a manifesting generator in human design. So what I wanted to do was, when I started learning about what was human design and who I was, I started this out as not even so much reinforcing, but I wanted to hear my voice say that, you know, I had a big engine, right? And that I was someone that needed to pivot and listen to my sacral center. So it was kind of just reminding myself of who I was. Then I created one around my magnetic self. So after doing the magnetic self deep imagining, after I could see who she was, I created this voice memo of who that was, and then I would go through and I would look at photos of myself so that not only was I listening to myself, but then I created inside my phone like a folder that I just like favorited, so I could actually go through and look at pictures of myself of when I felt magnetic. So see, this is about creating a connection to yourself, right? So I show you that because there are no hard and fast rules on how to do this, but like, what do you need? Another example is I did one on surrender. Because I like control, when I surrender is when things come through, right? When we talk about the things that make us magnetic, following ping, saying no, setting boundaries, surrendering, jumping off cliffs. So surrendering for me is my fast track. So in this voice memo, I talk to myself and I say, when I surrender, things come through. When I control, things are slowing down. Again, I'm talking to myself, not in the third person, but saying, when you surrender, this is what happens. So that when I'm listening to it, it's like, oh yeah, exactly. Another one on abundance. This is like 1 minute and 30 seconds. This is when I'm telling myself, you're abundant. You have everything that you need right now. And if there's anything that you don't need, it's because you are choosing not to have it, right? I lived in lack for many, many years, and that was not my story. So this memo on abundance is reminding me that I've never not been abundant. It's just a really good reminder. I have one on trusting. This is like over 2 minutes long. And that I look to trusting myself as success, right? I used to feel like success was my job title, my salary, how much could I get done in a day? Well, being an MG Sacral Center, trust is huge. So when I trust myself, that is so successful for me. And so it's this voice memo about what it feels like to trust myself, and that is success. One I have in here is ease. Again, like 2 minutes and 40 seconds of like, I do have ease. I have ease with work. I have ease in my marriage. I have ease in my career, with food. Now, ease doesn't mean I just sit back and eat bonbons. Ease means I'm not trying to control. And I like to listen to this almost every single day to remind myself that ease isn't about stepping back and doing nothing. Ease is about checking in. What do I need? What am I missing? And how do I move forward without force and control? I also have one in here around pregnancy. right? Who are my expanders when I was trying to get pregnant? How do I want to feel like being pregnant? And I created this prior to being pregnant, and so I was listening to this. So I tell you this so that you can create any voice memo that you need of either something that you already have, trust, abundance, or something that you need in your life, ease. Think about your authentic code. This is a great place to start. Think about who your authentic self is. Who are you working to become? Can you create a voice memo about this person so as you're listening to it, you're tapping in? Can you create one about your magnetic self and then find photos to link to it? I hope that was helpful. I want you to know that there's no right or wrong way to do this. But let me tell you, listening to your own voice tell you that you have something or that it's possible, it really, really changes the way that you approach the day and also the connection with yourself. If you have questions, please reach out. And if you feel like there needs to be a live around this, let me know and we can definitely do that.